Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are now back in the living room again. Today we have a optic that I just got in that I'm going to try out on one of my carbines. You have seen this optic before on this channel, but today we're going to do an unboxing video of this, and I'm going to give you my take, a little bit of my opinion, if you will, on this optic and why I personally like them. So let's go ahead and get the FedEx pack open here. The FedEx guy just left, obviously. He actually woke me up. I'm on night shift right now. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, here is what it is. What all do we got in here? Okay. First off, we have our receipt and a couple stickers. That might go ahead and give it away of what this optic is. And there is another one that came with it. And I'm assuming that this is my receipt. Yes, it is. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, today we have the Sig Sauer Romeo 5. You have seen this before on the channel. I have one of these on my PSA AR pistol, and I went ahead and I'm going to take the chance and I'm going to try a red dot on my PSA VA Virginia 15 build. So we will just simply go over what's in the box here real quick. Like I said, this is the Sig Sauer Romeo 5. Nothing special about it at all. Like I said, I do own one of these. When you open up the box, it's going to come in your foam. Alright, underneath your foam is your instructions manual. Underneath that is going to be your optic. This optic is part number SOR 52001, if you can see that right up here. Okay, for anybody that's interested, it is a red dot sight. This sight, as you can tell, comes with the red dot, comes with the 1/3 co-witness, and a low mount, which is good for rifles. It also comes with your tool. This sight is actually very nice, and this one is different. It actually comes with the battery. So I'm assuming the battery is not in this dot, in this optic like it was with the first one that I purchased. These things are actually pretty reliable. The other one that I have has had the hell beat out of it, and it still runs, and it still functions and holds its zero. So I am quite impressed with them. See if there's a battery in it. No, there's not. Okay, so that's the one thing that's different from the very first one that I ever owned. It came with it. So let's go ahead and put the batteries in this bad boy. Obviously, here's your battery cap. Take a flat screwdriver, pocket knife, quarter, anything like that. Unscrew it. Get the battery out here. Try to remember these batteries. You want to try to not get your fingerprints on them so they don't kill your battery life. Obviously, bottom part of your battery goes in first, numbers go out, and then you can simply just screw it back on. The battery compartment on these are waterproof. They do have a gasket around them, and we are turned on. As you can see, we are turned on. So, what drove me to get another one of these SIGs to try out on my carbine? Like I said, these things are pretty reliable. I have one of these to begin with already. Something that these optics have that not a lot of other ones do. Well, it is becoming a standard practice now. These things do have motion technology. We're not going to sit here and let you watch it the whole time this time. But after, I think it's like 60 seconds or something like that, this optic will turn off, which means the red dot right here will turn off and it will go into power saving mode. This optic has like 40,000 hours of battery life in it, which is nice with this MOTAC technology that automatically turns this optic off. Now, when it goes into sleep mode or whatever you want to call it, as soon as you touch it, as soon as it senses a vibration, it will turn itself back on. That is another thing that I do like about this optic. I know some other companies have come out and are starting to make that. The controls on this thing are self-explanatory. All right, the front button makes your dot brighter. The back button right here makes your dot dimmer. Now, this thing, not a lot of people have this, but it's something that I like because I do own it. This optic has, I think it has 8 daytime dots, like what you can see, and it has 2 night vision settings on it, which means that the dot is not visible to the naked eye, but I can see it. I can see the dot through my night vision, which I like that. So that is another reason why I like the sight. Now, this is something that a lot of people do not know. Although this is a Sig Sauer sight, this sight is actually made by Holosun. Holosun is a very good, very nice red dot manufacturer. That's why this thing kind of resembles a Holosun. From the other one that I have of this, these are very rugged. I mean, I have beat the hell out of it. I have not babied it in any way, shape, or form, and I don't plan on babying this one either. So they are very rugged. Another thing that is kind of nice about the Romeo 5 is if you can see on top of your turret cap, there is a what looks to be a notch on the top of it. What that is actually there for is to make your adjustments. Your notch fits inside of the coin slot like so. If I can find the hole, which most of us do have a problem with, you can set it inside and make your adjustments. So that is something neat that they built into it. Get back on there. Okay, so after our sight, what else comes in the box? What else comes in the box is a low profile mount. You can detach this sight from the high mount and attach it to the low mount. After that, you do get a tool for your sight. I'm not entirely sure what else to go over this sight. I do have another video about it on my channel. It's kind of old, but you are more than welcome to go back and look at that. As you saw in the beginning, it does come with a set of bikini covers, which is nice to keep your glass clean when it is in storage. Dust and stuff like that doesn't get on your lenses. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, there isn't too much to go over on the site. If you have any questions about it, please, like always, feel free to ask me about it. I'll be more than happy to help you with it. If there's something that I do not know about this site, I will do my best to either find it for you or point you in the correct direction to find out your question that I may or may not know. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, there is another little unboxing video of the Sig Romeo 5. Now, with that being said, this one is the standard red dot. Okay, as you can see, they do also make this in the Romeo 5 DX or RDX, something like that, which has the red dot inside of it, but also has the Everybody calls it the EOTech reticle, which is the circle with the dot inside of it. So the new version of this comes with the upgraded sight reticle, which you can switch from the dot that you see here to the dot with the circle. The only other one that I know of as of right now that Sig makes that's similar to this is the Romeo 5 MSR, which is essentially, it kind of looks the same as this, but it does have some variations. I do not have one, so if you're interested in the Sig MSR red dot, please go and feel free to look that one up. I don't have one. Lastly, what a lot of y'all are going to ask, Brian, what do these things cost? Well, I just got this thing. I ordered it like 3 days ago off eBay. It is brand new, as you can see. This thing was $99 with free shipping. All right, so for a good red dot, in my opinion, a good red dot, this thing is nice. This is actually cheaper than the first one I bought. I think the first one I bought was like 130, 140 bucks. So these things are coming down in price now that there are new models of them. So that is just my little give on price point. So, like always, guys, I love you to death. If you have any questions about it at all, leave it down in the comments section. I'll do my best to get to you. I always try to do my best to message everybody back, good, bad, or indifferent. But like always, I love you to death. Like and subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you later.